look what I managed to get my hands on. No idea how I got it in Canada early. Usually we get things way later than most places. But yeah, I found it in a store in London, Ontario. So let's take a look at it. There's the beautiful box art, guys. Look at it. Just like the game. Look at it. By the way, note, I do have a PS5 and I can play Rivals now, guys. But yes, all right. Let's check it out. Let's get this thing built. I'm super excited. Come along for the journey with me. Let's put this thing together.
Here's the box art one more time real quick for you inbox collectors. I'm not too sure why you would keep a model in box, but yeah, so let's look at that. So much fun. So fun. You get to put these all together intricately and then attach them after. They don't come like that. Lots of fun. All right, let's crack it open and see what we
If
get
I'm
into.
being fully honest, they are a little bit intimidating at first, but I've built quite a few before, and once you get into the groove of things, honestly, it's a really fun experience, and it's not as daunting. The more and more you get into it, the easier and easier it gets. And they make it pretty simple. It's very, it's posted like a Lego. Like they have, everything is marked so you're not getting too ahead of yourself. And then you get your little booklet with your instructions, which mine's a little folded, but that's okay. Unfolded. And then yes, it can be a tad confusing, but you know, we'll get through it together, guys. We got this. All right, let's get the first step. Okay, so they are all alphabetically in order. So the first thing I do is, this part's kind of boring, but I open all these, and then at the top you'll see D2, F2, D3, all that. So you separate them, like get like A, B, C, D, and have them all, you know, easily separated. And we'll either speed through this part for you, or I'll skip to a part where they're all out. There you go. You got F, C2, F3, so on. So like these are E1, E1. Put those back there. Those look like the tentacles. Usually I have like a plastic container just in case, and you want to be careful taking these out. You do not want to knock any of the pieces loose because it is very hard to try and find where it came from until you get to that part. So yes, try to not knock the pieces out if you can. And some people, you can get little cutters, you can get really strong scissors, whatever, or a little sander to sand down some of the imperfections. It's up to you. There we go. Everything is in order now. We got A1, A2, B1, B1, C1, C2, C3, so on and so forth. Remember how I said don't be too whatever with it or you'll end up knocking a piece loose? I did. Thankfully, it was the only one. So we're where it goes. And then remember how I said it's good to have like a plastic container or whatever? This is why, because we do not want to lose any of these pieces, and they should be in a plastic container. But let's be rebellious and let's do it without it. All right, guys. And I fibbed. I went and got a container. So we're just gonna make sure everything's in there, okay? All right, let's get into it. I was gonna wait till the end and then do like a little thing where I like slap everything together, but like look at this. It's even got an articulated tongue. The mouth opens. Why can't this just be standard on everything? Good job, Blokees. All right, here we go. We've almost got the entire first arm put together. You got like a little movable elbow piece here, which is cool. This just ports in here. Pop like that. There's your shoulder. And then here's your wrist joint. I'm not sure if it really matters which way it goes. It looks very similar. There we go. Pay no attention to that. Very cool. Good job, Blokees. Whoops. Maybe I do got it backwards. We shall see.
There we go. I can get rid of my first one. This one's gone, but there's still so much.
All right, guys, we did it. Finally. I mean, it looks like this now, but this was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A lot of pieces just into this thing right here. Yeah. So there we go. Head first. Pop. Oh, I love that sound. Also, note, they do have a back piece that you can swap out if you do not want to port the tentacles in the back, which is pretty cool, I think. And then each arm just kind of pops in like that. We didn't get a satisfying pop noise with that one. Let's see if we get it with this one. Kinda. They've got butterflies, which, how cool is that on a figure that you build yourself? The tongue is articulated. The mouth has a little bit of movement, which is cool. Head, neck, look at that. Good job, Blokees. All right, let's keep going. Body. I also thought that was a little belly button there, but apparently it's to line up there, so that's whatever. That's just the way it is. There's a little bit of waist action. Look at those sides. Venom does not skip leg day. Or does he? Look at that upper body, jeez. Spoke too soon. Oh no. Randy, I'll speed this up. There it is. Got the pop, drop in hips. Very nice. Let's get those feet on there. A little off camera. Absolutely. There it is. How cool is that? Oh, you gotta make sure. Oh no, I'm glad we seen that on camera though. Oh no, devastating. Thank you, love. Thank you for rushing over. Man down. Space symbiote down. All right, we can test this arm out real quick, but then we're gonna compare him in size because you know we're men and we love to compare sizes. I mean, what? Wait, what? And we're gonna see what other Venoms stack up to him. Still, at the end of the day, though, I am extremely happy.
Here's the Marvel Legends that I think it's kind of based off of. I mean, they both kind of have the slightly bluish purple to them, but he is quite a bit smaller, as you can see. But this is also like a deluxe size Marvel Legends, so let's pin him up against a smaller Marvel Legends. Here is the 90s cartoon Venom stacked up against the Marvel Rivals Venom. As you can see, he's still quite a bit smaller, coming in at about the bottom jawline. But we do know that with Blokees, they are typically a little bit smaller, which is okay. It was still a great build. Loved it. Love you, Blokees. My email's in my bio, just so you know.